welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. I've got a few new subscribers, so I just want to say hello. Today I'm doing a chit chat get ready for me video. I'm just going to be talking about some regrets that I had in my 20s, some life updates, and how my whole kind of wellness and journey is going. So before I get started, I want to mention some roses that I received from Rose Forever New York. You guys know I love this company. Their roses are so nice. If you're not familiar with them, they are kind of forever roses. So these roses can last up to 1 to 3 years. I have my first box, which came in this round velvet box with ivory roses. That has lasted me, I think, almost 2 years, and they still look brand new. My second edition is this dome rose right here, which I love. It looks so beautiful if you have like a circular coffee table. So I really love this. And my newest addition are these roses up here. So this is their marble collection. This is a white marble box with white roses inside. I originally wanted the pink roses, but they were sold out, but it's okay because the white ones look really pretty as well. I think that these are such a great Mother's Day gift because, for example, my mom, she is not the biggest fan of the smell of flowers. I think it irritates like her allergies or something. So I think something like this would be perfect, especially with this company, Rose Forever New York. I find that their flowers don't really have a scent. That's really good if you are sensitive to smells, because I find a lot of other companies, they have that floral smell, but it also still kind of smells a little bit chemically. So these really don't have any smell to them. I actually like to spray my perfume on these. I know that's probably not recommended because you're not supposed to touch them or anything, but I like when the roses kind of soak up my perfume. So I think these are such a great Mother's Day gift with Mother's Day coming up. I also really like this company because I feel as though the roses are very reasonably priced compared to other companies. Some companies, like a box like this, is like $600, and these are very reasonable in price. They come in an array of colors as far as the flowers and the boxes, and they come in different sizes. So they come all the way down to single roses, and I believe this is the biggest size 36 roses that they offer. So I will link Rose Forever down below if you guys are interested, so definitely go check them out. So without further ado, let's get into the chit chat. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me video. I feel like I haven't sat down in a little while and done one of these, so that's what we're gonna do today. I actually started doing my brows first, so I'm gonna do that really quick, and then I'm gonna come back and do the rest of my face. Brows are done. You guys know I had microblading years ago, and I was doing a very arched brow. I always would go through these phases with my brows, and I still do, where like I want them thin, or I want them really full, or straight, or more arched. And I have for a while not liked how my microblading has been looking, so I would just like draw them straighter, and then I would do concealer like right on the ends to kind of cover up the microblading, because the microblading actually fades downwards, and it's so interesting. It's like kind of bad, but the girl that did it, she was really nice, but she didn't finish them all the way. So I was supposed to go in for a touch-up, and I never ended up going in. So my brows have like always kind of been incomplete. So yeah, I'm just like, one day, I think it was like a few days ago, I just decided to do concealer on the bottom and the top because she made them like too high up, and I was like, wait, my brows look 10 times better. Like, I just felt like my face looked more sculpted, and I was like, why haven't I been doing this? So I also switched back to the NARS foundation. I picked this up during the Sephora savings sale, and I was using the Makeup Forever one. And that foundation, it was nice. I talked about how my undertones have changed. So I picked up the Makeup Forever one, and that one was good. But when I bought it, it was actually a little too dark. So I had to mix it with my Juvia's Place concealer. And I just started noticing that my makeup was wearing off throughout the day. And when I went into Sephora, I think it was a few weeks ago during the sale, I saw my face with the Makeup Forever foundation. I was like, I look crazy. Like, I looked gray, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then also the Makeup Forever foundation, I feel like it wears off throughout the day. So my face would, like, my makeup will be coming off, and I have some acne scarring, and I just felt like I could see it throughout the day. And I just felt like the Makeup Forever one wasn't full coverage enough for me. So I tried the House of Labs one, and I actually did like the finish of it, but the colors, like the undertones, it just really didn't flatter me. And then it wasn't full coverage enough for me. So I felt like my acne scarring was showing through it, and it's like, I don't want to pile on lots of foundation. So I was like, you know what, let me just go back to my trusty NARS. This is the soft matte, and then I also do mix it with the Juvia's Place because this one is a little yellow and the Juvia's Place is more cool, so I feel like it helps kind of neutralize the yellow. So I have been loving this combination. I feel like it just looks really, really good. And I'm also super oily because I did the gua sha this morning, because yesterday was Cinco de Mayo and I ordered some tacos, and I was a little worried that my face would look a little puffy, so I just decided to do the gua sha. I feel like my foundation might be sliding a little bit, so just because I'm a little greasy. I'm gonna use this Kosas concealer. I actually use this as a color corrector now. I was using this as an under eye concealer, and I do like it, but I find in some lighting and in videos, it makes my under eyes look darker than the rest of my face. So it's weird. It's like this weird yellow cast. I don't know. It's just doing something odd. So now I use it as a color corrector underneath my eyes. Okay, so today I kind of just want to just give you guys like a small life update and just kind of talk about what's been going on and how I've been feeling. So I've been in Manhattan for about, I'd say 2 months, and I've been working at my job for, I think, a month now. And I think it's been going pretty well. It is taking me some time to adjust because I am used to working for myself. I really haven't had like a job with coworkers, and I think just working for myself, I can just do things a little bit differently. And then when you're working with people, there's just different personalities. And not saying that I have an issue with anyone's personality. I just think it takes some time to adjust to it, just because I'm used to working at my own schedule, my own pace. And when you're working for someone else, you have to kind of keep to their schedule, if that makes any sense. So that's just been taking me some time to adjust to. Other than that, I really, really love living here. Like, I feel like I'm a lot more independent, and I really, really love it. I can just go wherever I please, whenever I want to. And I love that everything is so local. If you guys don't know, I don't drive. I actually don't drive. So, you know, places that require you to drive, I just couldn't really get around that easily. But now with the city, you can just take the subway, or you can just walk. I've really been trying to walk a lot just to incorporate that in my whole wellness change. And I find that it's really, really helping. I really enjoy being able to go to the gym whenever I want. And just like, say if I need to go to a store and do a return, it's not a big ordeal. I can just pop in whenever. I really am enjoying my time so far here. So as far as my wellness journey, I feel like I've been doing a really good job. There have been some times where I have been slacking a little bit. Like, for example, I was doing a lot of meal prepping, which I still am. But on the weekends, or like after a long day of work, I would get dinner with my boyfriend, which I don't regret doing. I just think it kind of slows down my whole weight loss journey. I probably could have lost a little bit more weight like sooner if I hadn't done that, but I do definitely want to enjoy myself, you know, while I'm living here. And I really do enjoy all the time that I do get to spend with my boyfriend and just having these different dinners. But I feel like my diet on the weekends hasn't been as strong. And I talked about this before. I don't want to do like a crash diet or just like something that I can't maintain. I just need to, I guess, have boundaries, like not overindulge myself in certain things. So that's something that I do need to work on a little bit. But I feel like my overall health has been getting a lot better. I feel like I'm more active. I'm starting to create a routine for myself as far as going to the gym. Like days that I don't go, I actually feel weird. And usually the times that I don't go is because I don't have enough time in the morning. Those are usually the days that I have to go like into the studio. So I have to be there at a certain time. So if I don't get up in time, I won't be able to have enough time to go to the gym and come back and shower and have breakfast and everything. So the days that I don't do that, I actually feel like weird and I feel guilty. And I usually am not like that. I'm always like, you deserve a break. Like, treat yourself. But when I miss it, I'm like, oh wow, I wish that I had gotten up earlier, or I at least try to make up the day on the weekend, because you guys know I only work out Monday through Friday because my hair is very important to me and I want to look presentable some days. So I usually leave the weekends for no working out, but if I do feel like super guilty, I will make it up on the weekend. Yeah, I've really been enjoying going to the gym and just creating a healthy lifestyle for myself. Like I said, I do meal prep, and I am gonna do like a whole meal prepping video. For me, I find meal prepping very helpful because I am someone who has this powder. Oh my god, I'm someone who has a huge sweet tooth. It sounds weird when I say it, sweet tooth. And I snack, like I can snack like nobody's business, okay? And I find that meal prepping really helps me kind of stick to my meals. It is 3 meals a day, and I do have I do snack sometimes. Like I'm not gonna if I'm hungry, I'm not gonna starve myself, but I find knowing exactly what I'm gonna eat for that day is very helpful, because there have been so many times where I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch, so I'll just eat this snack that I have, and I end up eating the whole snack, and it's like, girl, you didn't need to do that. So meal prepping has been very, very helpful, and also finding meals that I actually like, because most of the time with meal prepping, you're eating the same thing every single day, and if you don't really like it, you're not gonna eat it. So try to find something that you actually like. I also have been setting goals for myself, so that is a little bit more motivating. I want to lose another, it's actually just gonna be another 4 pounds now, because my goal is 130 and I started off at 141. So my goal is 130. I'm not sure if I'll hit it exactly, because I feel like I'm replacing fat with muscle. So obviously, I don't know if muscle weighs more than fat, so your weight can kind of fluctuate, so you can look thinner, but your weight is obviously going to be higher, because I think muscle is heavier than fat. I wanted to start this whole weight loss thing and just being healthy, because I wanted to feel better with my body and just kind of looking better in clothes. And just feeling better. I feel like when you obviously look good, you feel good. So that's why I've been really trying to stick with this. And I do feel better, because I do feel like I look better. And I feel better internally also, which is really, really helpful. I'm also trying to work on some other things externally. So like, for example, I want to talk about some of my regrets in my early 20s, which I think I'll be entering. I'm 26, so I don't know if that's like mid 20s or late 20s, but I definitely think 27 is late 20s. So I'll be 27 this year. It's kind of weird like talking to myself in the mirror, because I should be talking to the camera, and it feels weird that I'm talking to myself in the mirror. But I will be 27 this year, and I feel like As I get older, I have so many regrets, and I really want to change certain things about myself. And this is like kind of random, but sometimes I feel guilty about like changing my appearance or certain things, because I'm like, does that come off fake? But there is one specific person that I watched on YouTube, and I used to be sort of friends with them. And when I tell you, they did a complete 180 with how they act now, it is absolutely insane to me. And it's not a bad thing. It's just, sometimes their videos like pop up and I'm like, this is not what it used to be like. And it's so odd to me. And it's just like, if they can do it, I guess I can do it. You know, like anyone can make a lifestyle change. And I'm not saying that to like knock them. I just think it's crazy how people can really change their mindset and how they act. And to be honest, I kind of commend them for it, because it's like, you know what, if there was something that you didn't like about yourself, like you went and changed it. So there are certain things that I'm not happy with that I did. Like, for example, I think my biggest thing is probably my tattoos. Like, that's something that I really wish that I would have waited probably until my brain developed. I wish that I had really thought about it and sat down like, are you sure you want this on your body for the rest of your life? There are some tattoos that I do like, but some of them I'm just like, I'm not too crazy about. And I feel like people don't really talk about it, but tattoo placement and what you get, I think really affects your appearance. Now, I feel like I carry myself pretty well, so I don't have like this certain stereotype, but I do find sometimes when I look at myself that I look a little trashy. Like, I can't wear certain things. Like, for example, I don't think I could wear like a spaghetti strap, like silk dress without like a sweater, because I just feel like it looks like it leans a little hoochie. And that's just something that I have to accept about myself. Like, this is something that I did in my early 20s, and it's just something that I have to live with. I actually have looked into tattoo removal, but just the tattoos, like, I think I sent over like 5 photos, because I think I have about maybe like 9 tattoos. I'm not really sure, but I sent over maybe 5 or 6 photos. And the price that she quoted me was absolutely ridiculous. Now, I did get a quote from like a very popular place, so I do think that they upcharge the price, but the price that she quoted me was like $10,000, and I was like, you gotta be shitting me, right? But then I'm like, you know what, this is my own damn fault. If I would have really thought about how I would look in the future. And it's kind of hard, because I feel like when you're at that age, you don't really know. You don't really know how your style is going to evolve. But yeah, I really wish I would have waited until I was 21. I feel like they should up the tattoo age, to be honest, because I think I got them all before I turned 20. And I just really wish that I would have waited, because I probably wouldn't have any or close to half of the ones that I do have now if I would have really thought about it. And I was always one of those people where I heard like, you should have thought behind your tattoos, and I was like, no girl, you don't need thought. Like, just get what you want. Make sure you have a thought and a brain cell behind what you want, because if you don't, you're going to regret it. So I have thought about tattoo removal. I've also thought about getting like a huge cover up, because that would cost less than removing the few that I do have. But I'm like, if I don't like the image of myself with them, why would I just get a big cover up? So right now I'm trying to find ways to like dress and make them look like nice. I do, like during the fall time and the winter time, like it's completely fine because my arms are pretty much covered up all the time. So a lot of the times I do actually forget that I have them. I regret getting so many holes pierced in my ears because, like, even though you can't see it, I just don't like that I have it. I actually took out my belly button piercing. I've had my belly button pierced like three times. And I actually did it over the pandemic, and I took it out, and I took it out this year actually, and it already closed, which is crazy, but that's just something that I didn't like that I had on myself, so I just took it out. Even my nose ring I took out because I feel like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if my nose is getting smaller, but with losing a little bit of weight, my nose ring is starting to like kind of pop out, and it makes my nose look bigger. And I'm just like, you know what? I really like how my face looks without it. So I was like, let's try it. Let's take it out. And I do put it in at night because I don't want the hole to completely close, because who knows? Maybe I'll want to wear it again. And this is something that I would never in my life get re-pierced, okay? Like, if it closes, she's gone. I'm not doing it again. My blush is looking really, really, dark today. I think I put too much of the brown one. I've been mixing these two MAC blushes right here, and I think I put too much of the brown, so let's try putting more of the pink. I feel like it's never too late to change how you look or how you feel or your perspective, because, you know, as you get older, things change, and I'm finding that I'm not happy with a lot of the things that I did in my early 20s, and why can't I change those things, you know? Like, even with like my makeup or my style, I shouldn't feel bad, or you shouldn't feel bad for wanting to change how you look or how you feel, and you shouldn't really care what other people are gonna think. If you are feeling some type of way, like even with your health or your fashion or just whatever, now I'm not saying fake it, because I'm gonna keep that to myself. But I'm not saying fake like a lot of things, but don't act like something that you're not, obviously. But if there's a change that you want to make, then you definitely should make it, you know? I'm just gonna do my mascara off camera. It's the same exact thing. It's just the Etude House Dr. Mascara Fixers. And then I started reincorporating the L'Oreal Telescopic. And then I also used the e.l.f. Brown Mascara. And then I've just been using the Charlotte Tilbury Brown Liner to tightline. And then I just do a little bit on top because I want it to look like a little smoky, just like a tad bit smoky. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I just did my lashes. I've been really liking how they've been coming out. I usually like brush them straight up, but right now I've been kind of brushing them to the side. So instead of going like this, I kind of do it this way, because I feel like it makes my eyes look a little bit nicer. So I've been doing that. Okay, and I actually picked up some new lip products. You guys know I love these Dior lip oils, and I just ran out of raspberry, and I've been using berry, and I don't know if like my iron is low or something, but I felt like my lips were getting a little bit darker, so the berry one was just making them look extra dark. So I decided to pick up Rosewood again. I used to have this one and Cherry, and I would mix them together. And then, ew, I hate the way that sounded. And then I picked up this Dior, I think it's, what is it called? Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. It's like a lip plumping gloss. And this is in the shade Intense Rosewood. They do have a regular Rosewood, but that one was a lot lighter than this one, and it was very sparkly. So I decided to try that one out. So, oh, also one thing that I forgot to mention that I do like to do, I take these two highlighters from Charlotte Tilbury, and I put them on my eyes, and then I've just been kind of like putting them on the highlight points of my face, just to give like a little bit of a glow. Because I haven't been doing the glitter underneath my eyes. I go through like this this thing. I felt like the glitter was making my eyes look kind of droopy, so I stopped doing it for a little while, but who knows? I'll probably be back next time doing the damn glitter. Okay, so this is what rosewood looks like by itself. I swear my lips are always changing color because on camera it looks darker, but in person it's like a mauve kind of nude, but it wasn't this pink yesterday. Maybe because I didn't have on makeup. And then this is what the intense rosewood looks like. It has like a little bit of a minty feeling. I'm not exactly sure about the plumping, but if you guys can see like right in the middle, it's just like basically rosewood, but like the color is more intense, obviously. And that's what the two colors look like together. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury at the end. Also, today I'm just gonna be filming a lot, but usually when I'm going out, I like to use this fan. So in between like layers of foundation, I'll use this fan because I feel like it kind of helps dry the foundation and concealer a little bit quicker, and I feel like it makes the coverage fuller because it's like sitting on your face. So I do like to use that, but since we're just filming today, it's okay. But normally I would use that fan. I'm going a little bit more intense with like blush and stuff because I need to show in the videos. I like this lip. I feel like it matches my blush. I really like when the lips and the blush and the eyes kind of match. So I feel like it makes you look a little bit doll-like. So I really like that. And one thing I wanted to mention as well, I have been setting goals for myself / rewards. So once I finish a goal, I give myself a reward. If you want to know more about that, there is a book called Atomic Habits, and that kind of goes into a view of giving yourself a reward after you create like a new habit. So if you're interested in that, I will link that book down below. But I'm always kind of like a treat yourself person. I find if I tell myself in my head, oh, you can get this after you hit this goal, I feel like it motivates me a lot more. So for example, when I was going to the gym for I think 2 weeks straight, not taking any breaks and just being really consistent, I bought myself this Korean name necklace that has my Korean name. So that was like fun to get for myself. And then after 3 weeks, I got this little Ralph's coffee cup. I have been wanting this for so long, and I was like, you know what, if you go consistently, you can get it. So now I'm hitting I think 4 or 5 weeks, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna get myself yet. My overall goal, when I hit my goal weights, I want to get myself like a really cute pair of designer flats, and I think I want to get myself kind of like a new wardrobe just because I feel like my body will look different, and I want to buy some more timeless and classic pieces, something that I could wear all the time. I find setting rewards for my goals is really, really helpful. Also, I've cut out alcohol for 3 weeks straight today, which is kind of a big deal for me because I usually have like a drink or something, just like at least once a week. Like I'll have a glass of wine, but I've never completely cut it out, and I feel really good about it. So many times when I drink, I just regret it the next morning just because my body, I just cannot handle alcohol like that. Like 2 drinks is honestly my max for drinking anything because then I will feel slightly hungover. Sometimes I feel hungover the same night. So I really wanted to make a conscious effort to try having like a dry few weeks, and once I hit 2 weeks, I was like, you know what, I want to try doing this for a month. So I hit 3 weeks today. I'm going to do another week, and I'm going to see how long I can do it for, but overall I've been feeling pretty good, and I'm not sure what I'll get myself after this, but I feel good knowing that I'm making a change and that I could also reward myself at the end. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know what your thoughts were as far as my topics. Please let me know if you guys have any video requests, and also make sure to check out Rose Forever. They'll be linked down below, as well as everything that I use in this video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!
어릴 때 원했던 어른이 됐나 Thought I felt